Yeah. Twerk start grind. They see the stage, they don't see the pain. They see the arch, they don't see the strain. It's for the late nights. Let's go. Twerk, twerk, start grind. Wake up, shake up, repeat. Arch so tired, but the money don't sleep. Left cheek, right cheek, that's overtime pay. Shake it to the sunrise, then I shake it the next day. Ain't no days off for a start. Back it up on a Monday like it's Friday at the bar. He said you make it look easy, I said watch my feet bleed. Twerk start grind, I'm hungry indeed. 5 a.m. alarm, legs still sore from the night before. But the rent ain't late and the stove ain't cold. I ain't born with a silver spoon, I was born with a bounce. Made $1 out of 15 cents every time I announce. Twerk start grind, that's a muscle in the mindset. Make a hater hurt his own feelings, tryna find threats. He said, ain't you tired? I said, tired of being tired. Then I dropped it to the floor, to the whole squad got hired. I don't grind for the gram, I grind for the gram with 2 M's. Make a rich boy respect the hustle every time I bend. Left cheek, right cheek, that's a resume and a reference. Shake it to the bank manager, call me for a preference. Twerk start grind, wake up, shake up, repeat. Arch so tired, but the money don't sleep. Left cheek, right cheek, that's overtime pay. Shake it to the sunrise, then I shake it the next day. Grind, ain't no days off for a start. Back it up on a Monday like it's Friday at the bar. You said you make it look easy, I said watch my feet bleed. Twerk start grind, I'm hungry indeed. They see the glitter, they don't see the grit. They see the arch, they don't see the mornings I quit. Then I didn't, I got up, I got dressed, I got low. Made 1,000 out of nothing off a single show. Twerk start grind, I got blisters on my legacy. Make a CEO cry watching me beg on no one's energy. He said you need a break, I said break me a check. Then I shook it twice more and I broke his whole neck. I got calluses and confidence, that's a daily prayer. Shake it to the whole room, feel the weight of the prayer. Not the guide to the grind, the only thing that held me up. Back it up, drop it down, now my whole world's enough, yeah. Hold up, let me tell you something. They love to bounce, but they never love to build. They love to start, but they never love to heal. Twerk start grind, that's climbing when nobody watch. That's shaking when your body says stop. Now look at me, I didn't stop, drop it. Twerk start grind, wake up, shake up, repeat. Wait, arch so tired, but the money don't sleep. Don't sleep, right cheek, that's overtime pay. Overtime, sunrise and I shake it the next day. Grind, ain't no days off for a start. Back it up on a Monday like it's Friday at the bar. Said you make it look easy, I said watch my feet bleed. Twerk start grind, yeah, I'm hungry indeed. Starving, still grinding, still shaking, still rising. They sleep, I bounce. They talk, I count. Now pay me in my sign coupe. Grind, don't stop. Yeah. Crown for a kingpin. They forgot who runs this. Bow or bounce. Either way you move for me. Let's go. Crown for a kingpin, sit it on the arch. Make a whole empire salute when I spark the dart. Left cheek, right cheek, that's a royal decree. Take it to the king, step down and hand the keys to me. Kingpin, I ain't asked for the throne, I took it. Back it up on the crown, now the whole game booked it. He said, who gave you power? I said, watch me descend. Crown for a kingpin, this is where the story ends. They gave him a crown, I gave him a back gate. Made him sign the whole kingdom over for a single shake. I ain't a queen, baby, I'm the whole damn operation. Make a kingpin fold his flag off a single gyration. He said, rule beside me, I said, rule beneath the arch. Now he write me love letters from the passenger side of the march. I don't beg for a throne, I make the throne beg for me. Shake it till the royal jeweler put my face on every feet. Crown for a kingpin, but the crown sitting low. On the curve of a queen who never moves slow. Left cheek, right cheek, that's a hostile takeover. Make a dynasty crumble with a single bend over. Crown for a kingpin, sit it on the arch. Make a whole empire salute when I spark the dart. Left cheek, right cheek, that's a royal decree. Take it to the king, step down and hand the keys to me. Kingpin, I ain't asked for the throne, I took it. Back it up on the crown, now the whole game booked it. He said, who gave you power? I said, watch me descend. Crown for a kingpin, this is where the story ends. They taught legacy, I taught lumbar. Make a don lose his whole bloodline over one summer. Crown for a kingpin, I got generals in my cheeks. Make a soldier switch allegiance every time the bass speaks. He said, you ain't royal, I said, watch me coronate. Then I dropped it to the float, now he's standing at the gate with his crown in his hand and his pride in the pile. I shook it twice more, now he walking my style. I don't wear the crown on my confession, right cheek, repentance. Shake it till the whole throne room become my sentence. Yeah, take a knee. I didn't say stand up. I said take a knee. Means you watch from the floor. That's the difference between a ruler and a dog. I walk through either way. Now watch me ascend again. Crown for a kingpin, sit it on the arch. Make a whole empire, salute when I spark the dog. Left cheek, right cheek, that's a royal decree. Get to the king, step down and hand the keys to me. I ain't asked for the throne, I took it. Took it up on the crown, now the whole game booked it. Said, who gave you power? I said, watch me descend. Crown for a kingpin, this is where the story ends. Yeah, you can stand up now. I'm done for the day. Tomorrow we do it again. Keep the crown warm for me. Dismissed. Yeah, brick by brick. They want the palace, but they ain't seen the foundation. They want the bounce, but they ain't done no work. Let me show you. Brick by brick, build this shit from the floor up. Arch so heavy, had to reinforce the supports. Left cheek, right cheek, that's a low bearing shake. Shake it to the blueprint cry, make the whole structure break. Brick by brick, I ain't cutting no corners on the grind. Back it up on the rubble, not a skyscraper mine. He said, how you build so fast? I said, watch my knees bleed. Brick by brick, yeah, I planted every seed. Started in the bando with a mirror and a dream. No stage, no lights, just a bounce in the steam. I ain't have a contractor, I had lumbar and wheel. Made 1,000 out of nothing, now I'm building on a hill. Brick by brick, that's a mantra, that's a muscle. Make a hater watch his own structure crumble and bustle. He said, you ain't no architect. I said, watch me frame it, then I dropped it to the floor. Now he's studying my cadence, I don't borrow, I build. That's the first law of the art. Shake it to the whole city, put respect on my march. Left cheek, pour this concrete, right cheek, lay the steel. Brick by brick, tell me how that failure feel. By brick, but this shit from the floor. Art so heavy, had to reinforce the supports. Left cheek, right cheek, that's a low bearing shake. Shake it till the blueprint cry, make the whole structure break. Brick by brick, I ain't cutting no corners on the grind. Back it up on the rubble, now the skyscraper mine. He said, how you build so fast? I said, watch my knees bleed. Brick by brick, yeah, I planted everything. They wanted a blueprint, I gave them a back view. Now they copying the motion, but they missed the breakthrough. Brick by brick, I got blisters on my legacy. Make a CEO, watch me build and catch amnesia. He said, ain't you tired of lifting? I said, tired of broke. Then I shook it twice more, till his whole foundation choked. I don't rent, I don't lease, I don't borrow the bounce. Every arch in this empire got my name on the ounce. Brick by brick, that's the sound of a queen who built while they slept on the mattress. I was sleeping on the guild, now they ask for the address. I just point to the flow, left cheek, right cheek, then I build a little more. Yeah. Pause. Let me tell you about the bricks they don't see. The mornings I couldn't feel my knees. The nights I shook till my shadow quit. And then I shook again. Brick by brick wasn't a slogan, it was a sentence. Now look at the sentence I built. Keep watching. Brick by brick, built this shit from the floor up. I so heavy, had to reinforce the supports. Left cheek, right cheek, that's a low bearing shake. Shake it till the blueprint cry, make the whole structure break. Brick by brick, I ain't cutting no corners on the grind. Duck it up on the rubble, now the skyscraper mine. Said, how you build so fast? I said, watch my knees bleed. Brick by brick, yeah, I planted every seed. Brick by brick, empire done. Still building though, that's the curse of a queen. Can't stop, won't stop, won't stop, won't stop. Now I admire the structure and tip the architect. Yeah, Trap House Elegy. It's for the ones who didn't make it out, and the ones who did, and the ones still shaking on the same floor. Rest in peace to the grind. Trap House Elegy, sing for the ones who fell. Heart still heavy, but the stories they tell. Left cheek, right cheek, that's a prayer and a pound. Shake it for the ghosts in the kitchen, make them gather round. Elegy, this ain't no celebration, it's a wake. Back it up on the memories, watch the whole foundation shake. He said, why you still here? I said, somebody gotta sing. Trap house elegy for the queen and the king. Boarded window, same stove, different year. Lost some soldiers to the hustle, some to the fear. I still bounce on the same floor, they took their last step. Left cheek for the living, right cheek for the ones who left. Trap house elegy, I'm the last one dancing. Make the wall sweat, memories every time I'm advancing. He said, ain't you sad? I said, sad and still moving. That's the difference between a survivor and a loser. Losing, I pour one out for the homies who never saw the stage. Shake it twice for the ones who died before the minimum wage. This ain't twerking, this a funeral in a thong. Trap house elegy, make the whole block sing along. House elegy, sing for the ones who fell. Heart still heavy, but the stories they tell. Left cheek, right cheek, that's a prayer and a pound. Shake it for the ghosts in the kitchen, make them gather round. Elegy, this ain't no celebration, it's a wake. Back it up on the memories, watch the whole foundation shake. He said, why you still here? I said, somebody gotta sing. Trap house elegy for the queen. I remember when the scale was the only altar, and every bounce was a Hail Mary for a new tomorrow. Lost my best friend to a bullet, lost my cousin to a bid. Now I shake it for the both of them every time I lift the lid. Trap house elegy, that's a requiem for the real. Make a grown man cry watching how I feel through the hill. He said, say the tears for the pillow, I said tears for the flow. Then I dropped it to the ground, now we knocking on death's door. That for me, for the memory of everybody who never got to leave. Shake it to the angels, feel it and the devil gotta grieve. I ain't shaking for the money tonight, I'm shaking for the name. Trap house elegy, tattooed on my veins. Yeah, hold up. They wanna know why I still come back here, why I still shake on the same crack flow. Cause somebody gotta carry the song, somebody gotta make the ghost feel seen. Trap house elegy ain't for the living, it's for the ones who can't bounce no more. So I bounce for 'em. This one's for you. Trap house elegy, sing for the ones who fell. Sing for you. They go heavy, but the stories they tell. They telling me, right cheek, that's a prayer and a pound. Ghosts in the kitchen, make them gather around. They here. This ain't no celebration, it's a way. Pick it up on the memories, watch the whole foundation shake. He said, why you still here? I said, somebody gotta sing. Trap house elegy for the queen and the king. Rest easy. Trap, 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 trap house elegy. Yeah, I'm still here. Damn, but I bounce for both of us. Light a candle or light a stove. Either way, remember, elegy out. Yeah, yeah. Block text. You been watching for free. Now the bill due. Pay up or bounce out. Let's collect. Block, 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 block tax. Every arch got a fee. Left cheek for the entry, right cheek for the key. Shake it to the whole block. On me bag rent. Make a hustler hand over everything that's trapping, man. Block tax. I ain't the government, I'm worse. Back it up on his wallet. Now his whole life's a hearse. He said, I ain't got it today. I said, watch me take it slow. Block tax, you gon' pay before you go. I walk the block like a landlord with an arch. Every bounce an invoice, every drop a march. You been standing on my corner, breathing my air. That'll cost you a stack and a prayer. Block tax, that's the price of existence. Make a kingpin stutter when I list his liabilities in distance. He said I paid last week, I said interest accrued. Then I dropped it to the float, now it's whole attitude screwed. I don't break kneecaps, I break arches of my own. But I bounce on your whole operation till you forfeit the throne. Left cheek for the rent, right cheek for the late fee. Block tax. Now get on your knees for me. Block, 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 block tax. Every arch got a fee. Left cheek for the entry, right cheek for the key. Shake it to the whole block. Hold me back rent. Make a hustler hand over everything that's trapping, man. Block tax. I ain't the government, I'm worse. Back it up on his wallet, now his whole life's a first, he said, I ain't got it today. I said, watch me take it slow. Block tags, you gon' pay before you go. They did the block free, cause I smile when I shake. Nah, baby, every jiggle got a price you can't fake. I've been collecting since before you had a scale. Now you owe me for the hell, for the light, for the mail. Block tax, that's a lean in your whole hustle. Make a dealer sell his mama just to cover the muscle. He said that ain't fair, I said fair ain't on the menu. Then I shook it twice more, now he writing me a venue. I don't need a gun, I got lumbar and law. Every bounce is a contract, every drop a withdrawal. Block tax coming due every first and every 15. Paying cash, paying product, paying your deepest greed. Yeah. You thought I was dancing? Nah, I was auditing. Block tax means I watch every step you take, and every step costs. Now, where's my money? I'll wait. Block tax, every arch got a fee. Left cheek for the entry, right cheek for the key. Shake, break it to the whole block. Hold me back or rent. Make a hustler hand over everything is trapping me. Block tax, I ain't the government, I'm worse. Back it up on his wallet, now his whole life's a hearse. He said, I ain't got it today. I said, watch me take it slow. Block tax, you gon' pay before you go. Pay up. Block tax, yeah. Collection's done for the day. I'll be back tomorrow with the same arch and a new invoice. Pay up or bounce out. Yeah. Count up the casket. They wanna send me flowers, I wanna send them a bill. Let's get it. Count out the casket. Put a price on the grief. Left cheek for the eulogy, right cheek for the teeth. Shake it till the funeral home turn into a bank. Make the reaper write a check every time I crank. Casket, I ain't crying, I'm calculating. Back it up on the body, now the whole weight's waiting. He said, ain't you sad? I said, sad and getting paid. Count up the casket, that's the only way I've stayed. They drop my dog on a Tuesday, I twerked on a Wednesday. Morning in the morning, but the bag can't wait. I ain't never seen a hearse that took a bill with it. So I shake it for the dead and I shake it for the living. Count up the casket, that's a different kind of weight. Make him wanna check his pockets while I arch for his sake. He said, show some respect. I said, respect the hustle. Then I dropped it to the floor. Now he crying over muscle, not tears, just jealousy. He wish he thought of it first. Turn the funeral to a festival when you know what you're worth. Left cheek for the memories, right cheek for the math. Count up the cash, I walk the grieving path with a calculator in my ass. Count the casket, put a price on the grief. Left cheek for the eulogy, right cheek for the teeth. Shake it till the funeral home turn into a bank. Make the reaper write a check every time I crank. Casket, I ain't crying, I'm calculating. Back it up on the body, now the whole weight's waiting. He said, ain't you sad? I said, sad and getting paid. Count up the casket, that's the only way I've stayed. I lost a sister to the needle, lost a brother to the street. Now I shake it for the both of them every time I compete. They wanted me to break, I built the fucking scale. Weigh the grief against the bag, tell me which one prevailed. Count up the casket, that's a legend, a lament. Make an angel sell his wings just to cover the percent. He said, you heartless, I said, heartless are heartbroken. There's a difference between surviving and a token. I ain't a symbol, I'm a soldier with an arch and an invoice. Make the whole cemetery bounce when they hear my voice. Left cheek for the casket, right cheek for the closing. Count up the casket, that's the only thing I'm holding. Yeah. Hold up, they ask me why I don't cry in public. I do. Every time I drop it low, that's a tear. Every time I arch it back, that's a scream nobody heard. Count up the casket, ain't disrespect. It's the only way I know how to say goodbye. I count with me. Count the casket, put a price on the greed. Left cheek for the eulogy, right cheek for the tea. For my dog, sink it to the funeral home, turn to bank. Cash out, the reaper write a check. Every time I crank casket, I ain't crying, I'm calculating. Back it up on the body, now the whole ways away. He said, ain't you sad? I said, sad and getting paid. Count up the casket, that's the only way I stay. Count the casket, I ain't forget you. I just ain't starving with you. Rest in peace to the ones who can't count no more.